Happy Sunday, Trends with Octavia family. Welcome in. How is your weekend going? How are you? What are you up to? I decided to come in and chill a little bit here with my family. So let's talk about something. This is a comment I get a lot, and I just saw this one and I said, let me just come here and give a little message. Let's see. This is going to be a quick live stream. Didn't plan going live today, but I was just reading through comments on my previous live streams, and I said, why not? We get a lot of comments like this, so probably some people miss where I have addressed topics like this or when people drop such comments. So let's do this. Welcome in. If you are joining us for the first time, you are welcome. Don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss when we are live or when we post a new video. That being said, there's also a playlist. You can catch up on the playlist. And what else do I want to say? Share if there's somewhere to share to. So today, this message is strictly for those that their job or they've made it their duty to bathe korra obidi. Okay, because look, sometimes y'all think you sound really smart when you say certain things or when you write certain things, but let me just quickly put it to you that really that's not the case. Okay, right? All right, so sound is good. I'll quickly share and we will get into the conversation. So if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for joining. God bless you for watching. Drop your comment, drop your thought. Okay, let's keep this interactive. And like I said, it's going to be a quick one. And also there's a playlist. You can catch up on the playlist if you love stuff that had to do with JD and KO. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome everyone that is joining us now. I'm just going to share this quickly and I'm going to try to do 30 minutes or even less. Marilyn Guerra, thank you so very much for joining us today. How are you doing? How are you doing? How is your Sunday going? How is the weekend for you? Busy, or you just relaxing and getting prepared for the next week? I'll be back fully tomorrow. Are you just chilling at home or you're out there? Stuff to do. Okay, so let's get into this conversation. So like I said, on post that I made, somebody posted something I thought was really ridiculous. And most times, out of 10 comments you will get on a live stream talking about this Cora's and JD situation, we keep hearing people always finding fault with Cora. For example, this thing is so funny. You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because these people sound so silly, and the fact that they don't even know that and it's not an insult. You know when you just fact is fact. When you're saying the fact, when you say something that is truth, that's really not an insult. You're just stating fact, right? So people will just write these things and they don't know how ridiculous their comments sound. Okay, they don't know. And I actually screenshot this one because I want. All right, give me a second. I can hear my little one screaming. So y'all give me a second. Get let me get the door. All right. Sorry for that short break. Just the moment when I decided to go live, my little one came in and she's about to. So I will be talking and be preparing what I have to prepare. Sorry. Let me get this because I know I won't be able to do this later than now. So yeah. Okay, so like I said, people will comment and drop certain comments and they will not realize how they sound. They will not realize how they sound and they just go ahead leaving you comments that is ridiculous. Okay, take for example, KO won her case And people were saying, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And if you feel like you don't like her, you just dislike her so much, everything she does pisses you off. You don't even, you can't stand. People will say things like, I can't stand this person, I just can't. And it's okay for you not to, you know, like someone not want to even be in the same or hear anything about the person. But there are options, right? There are actually things you can do, so you don't get to see that person or post about that person or whatnot. But this set of people they won't take such actions, but they just love to complain. All right. So that's how they came up with the, oh, well, yeah, what are you people celebrating her for? There is nothing there to celebrate. She didn't win anything. They made all the silly excuses, even though court documents were there to prove everything. So with these things, I'm just referencing this so y'all just understand, right? And I'm like, yo, do you even have to get involved in this? Like, do you even have to comment? Do you have to say anything? And that brings me to one of my most recent live stream I did. Okay, and that's the live stream for those of you that were with me that day, that we spoke about a whole lot. And one of the things I was talking about is the fact that, which was the case with Crystal, and which is the case of Crystal and korra. And I was kind of reminding everyone the kind of things that Crystal did, the weird things, and I was giving examples. Let me get some water. Why am I? So I was kind of reminding, okay, I'm multitasking right now, walking around and doing stuff. Okay, get some water and I'll continue. So I was kind of reminding people what Crystal, some of the weird things that Crystal did, and I did mention how Crystal will go to Cora's page, screenshot Cora's videos where Cora is dancing, and of all the things that she can screenshot. For example, Jenny will throw shade, Cora's ex will throw shades like, oh, I used to edit her videos and make her waist move faster, kind of hinting that she doesn't know how to dance, even though people have their eyes and they can see her dancing and they've seen her dance severally, right? But Crystal's job was to go to Cora's page, screenshot where Cora, when she dances and she would do the leg kick, this woman will screenshot her crotch and save it, and then take it to her own page, share it, and start with the mockery. Your backpack, so I can put your thing. So that. Okay, okay, we'll get another backpack. So so I was like, yeah, sorry, I just trying to get some stuff. So when I spoke about that stuff, I guess this person actually saw that video and decided the person wanted to drop their own opinion that I didn't ask for. And this person left a very ridiculous opinion. And before I get into what the comment that person left, before I go into the comment that person left, I'm going to read it, but let me just finish with what I'm doing with my hands. I'll pull up that text and I will read it out for everyone to hear. But then when I saw this stuff and I'm like, is there going to be a time when something is going to happen and you people will be honest enough to say, yo, but she shouldn't have done that? I referenced something, and this is somebody doing something very weird. How many times have you seen women going to screenshot other women's private part and posting it? But this person did not see anything wrong in all of the explanation that I gave, right? But instead, what this person had to say was, okay, why don't you people advise Cora to stop doing? And I'm like, yo, so because somebody wants to go and screenshot your photos and use it for weird things, because that's what it is. There's no better way to say this. So because somebody wants to screenshot your photo and use it for weird things, that's the reason why you tell somebody to stop dancing. And come to think of it, this person is a dancer. Like, she's not just doing it for fun. Korra is a professional dancer. She's a singer. She's an artist. She is an entertainer. So because of what somebody is, it's like telling Beyonce not to perform on stage because she's going to wear all those things that she wears and her this thing might be visible. It does not make any sense. And I'm like, at what point are you people going to stop? Stop. And this person even had the guts to, you know, pull the this their weird recent move where you hear things that like, why don't you black people and Africans advise Cora to stop? And I was thinking, I was like, if you knew you were going to reference us, you know, black people and Africans, why don't we advise Cora to stop? If people are taking photos, if people are taking photos of her private parts. And I'm like, first of all, you should have told me where you're from. Okay. What race are you? That would be interesting to know. Okay. And then when we reply you, we will reply accordingly. And this is so funny because when it comes to entertainment industry, one thing we know is the fact that entertainers will dance, entertainers will do whatever they want to do, and they will wear whatever they want to wear. Who goes to start zooming in on Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and all these other people that wear whatever they want to wear? Who goes to zoom in and take photos of their private parts? It means something is actually wrong with you because most people with Taylor Swift and the rest of them, they're on stage. Ariana Grande, I'm trying to name all these young popular ones now that are out there doing that thing. They all dress skimpy, they all wear risque things. But I'm like, why is it that when it's Cora, people try to make it look like this is something that has never happened before. This has never happened before. It's so strange that they cannot even believe their eyes, they cannot believe their ears, what is actually going on, you know. And I'm like, is this just the level of hate? And can't you understand or can't you even see? Because if it was another dancer, you will not drop such comments. You will not say, okay, because people are screenshotting photos of this, you should not dance anymore. So she should leave what she's doing that pays her, and she will now come and start doing something that does not pay her because in your mind you want to leave what you're supposed to do as a human being. Watch the videos. If you don't like it, move past it. It is just that simple. If you don't like the content that somebody is creating, move past it. But things that you're just make it your job to go to people's comment section to start dropping this type of comments, you make yourself look silly. And it is just the truth. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to actually do this short live stream today, because I'm like, enough, enough. Because you people will keep talking about every single thing. Oh, why does she stop doing this? Why does people advise that? That woman is a full-grown adult. She knows what she's doing. Why do you think somebody should advise you? Who advises you? Why don't you come and show us your life too? And after you finish showing us your life, we will analyze your life too, and we will see if there is nothing in your life that we can advise you about. Your life is so perfect. Because no matter how perfect you think your life is, there is something you're doing that might not sit well with the next person. And the person might think, you should have done this other way. You should have done it is normal in this world. You can never please everybody. But the fact that some people have actually made it their duty to scrutinize every single damn thing that she does, and you have the guts to come and go, oh, you black and slash this. First of all, when you know that you want to drop such comments, start by telling us, are you an alien from another planet? Or what race or tribe are you? Because we can start from there. The person that dropped that comment, you know yourself. So next time you want to drop such silly comments, identify who you are so we can start from there. Because you people think you just open your mouth and you say whatever nonsense you want to say. And you think that everybody is as silly as you in this world, that we cannot really go and pick out stuff. Secondly, since you've made it your job to analyze somebody else's life and tell her own people, oh, you be Africans, this is your sister, you people advise her, you people of this, go and advise your sister, go and advise. Put yourself, put your photo, put yourself. Let us look at you. Put your lifestyle, whatever you do, put it out there. Doesn't matter the type of content you make. Put it out there and let us all watch it. And let us come and analyze you too. Let's see how perfect your life is before you start throwing stones to somebody else. We should go and advise Korra as what? As somebody's child, a full grown person that knows what she's doing. And it's not as if she's doing something. You know, if this was a person that was doing something that nobody has ever done before, one will understand that okay, it is kind of new in the eyes of these people, and that's why they are sounding the way they are sounding. But that's not the case here, you know. That is not the case at all. So tell me the reason why you people think that you always want to scrutinize, speak on every single damn thing that that she does. I just don't get it. You know, I just don't get it. And this is not even funny, you know. This is not even funny. But remember that when you put such comments for somebody to see and read, I'm not the only one that will see it and read it. Other people will also see it, and it shows the kind of person you are. It shows the kind of way you reason as a human being, and it's embarrassing. You know, it is embarrassing. One thing we know about the entertainment industry is that they are dressing. In fact, let's talk about dancing. Actually, if you don't know anything about dance, ask questions. Whatever, it's actually, this has to do with everything. Actually, if you don't have an idea about something, instead of you just opening your mouth and start to condemn it, ask questions. This dancing that they dance and they kick up and they do that, it's not something that started today. This is something that has been in existence for centuries. So I don't even understand why this person wants to act like it is so strange. And instead of people to be screenshotting Korra's crotch, you know, Korra should stop it. Is it today this type of dance started, or you live in your own planet that you do not understand that even before Korra was born, they've seen that dance, and people be doing that dance. And look, who goes to watch dance and then leave the beauty of the dancing, the dancer, the music, the everything to go and concentrate on stuff that are not important by looking at when the person will raise their leg to do a stunt and then you go and screenshot it. It means you're a sick person. Something is definitely wrong with your brain. And it should not be the dancer's fault. You know, it should not be the dancer's fault. So you that left this comment, just know that your comment made you look silly. It looks like you're coming from a rock or you're coming from a stone somewhere, like you've been in a forest somewhere where you've never seen dancers, you know nothing about dancing, you know nothing about music, you know nothing about art, you know nothing about expression, and zero, like zero, 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 zero. That's why you left this type of silly comments that you left. Seriously. Because if you had thought about what you wanted to say, you wouldn't have even bothered yourself saying it because it sounded silly. Let me see if I can pull up that message, because you know most times I just ignore these messages, but I think it's high time I start responding to these messages, and people get to know how silly they are because they will move around. They don't like the person. You know this is with this Korra's case. I just got to know that we have a lot of miserable people with zero brain on their head. You don't like some your own peace, you know. You stay away from that thing. You don't go associating yourself in any way, manner, shape, or form. You know, you don't. But this set of people will not do that. They will do everything they can to get themselves involved in the person's life, and they criticize and they talk about how worrisome what the person is doing is. If what the person is doing is so worrisome, why are you even bothered? You know, why are you bothered? Why are you paying attention to that person? There are millions and one people on Facebook, for example, because Cora mostly creates her content on Facebook, so she's also a little bit active on YouTube, and she's also active on TikTok. Like last night, I saw her on TikTok. She was on TikTok, you know, playing a game with another lady and, you know, doing her thing.
But if you know that you don't like this person, in all of the apps, you have millions of millions of people on Facebook creating content. I'm talking about not just consumers of content on the app, but I'm talking about people that are there to actually create content. And different people are in different nations and they create different type of content. So there's no excuse, there's no excuse. There's nothing you're going to say. There's nothing you're going to say that will give us a good excuse to say, okay, this is the reason why this person is actually watching this person, because we don't have enough people creating content, and that's the reason why you're stuck on watching korra. There are several people that will create the type of content you like. If you love dancing and you don't like that korra will dance and do wahs and kick and do her split, do all those stunts that she does, go and watch another dancer. Jennifer Lopez sings, she dances. Beyonce sings, she dances. Chris Brown sings, he also is a good dancer. Like, who I'm going to mention, who I'm not going to mention. There's so many people out there, and we even have TikTok dancers these days, TikTok and Facebook. We have all these people that will dance. So if you know that the type of dance that, and everybody don't necessarily do the same dance. So if you know that you don't like the type of dance that Korra Obidi is doing, why don't you go and do your own dance, or by yourself and watch yourself, or go watch other creators? But coming in to tell somebody that, oh, you people should advise her because she's your sister. You people should advise her so she can stop. So she should stop dancing. Because a sick person like Crystal and those other people think they can screenshot and make jest of her, and think it's funny. To them, it is funny, but to every reasonable person, it makes them look like people that have mental issue. Because if other people are enjoying dancing and music and everything, there's so much, the artistry and everything, the presentation, so much to enjoy, and yet people will go and be focusing on things that does not make any kind of sense, and yet this looks funny to people, and you want to come on somebody's page and drop comment like, people should advise, let us stop doing this, let us stop doing that. How is that funny? How is that even funny? And you think when you drop such comment, people will look at you and people will start clapping your hand. Y'all, I'm multitasking right now, okay? Okay, so I'm moving up and down, and I'm getting. It's the weekend, so Ella, getting the little one ready. She's about to leave. Okay, so when I saw that comment and I read it the first time, I just laughed it. I left it. I didn't want to say anything, And sometimes that's what I do with this type of crazy comments. Because that other people will most definitely see it, and they will really respond to this person and give the person the type of response that this person is looking for. Because at some point, I feel like these people are just attention seekers. They know that when they say crazy things like this, one will come out and say something. But this has been going on for a while, and I feel like there are really some set of people that really think that because people are taunting Korra, making jest of her, her music, her dancing, in fact, everything she does, they just try to find, the most recent one was, for me, was actually the one that surprised me most, because somebody won a case, came out and said the person won a case. You started looking for the fault you can find, even though you know that documents are going to reveal everything. Excuse me, and you'll be able to read it for yourself. But yet, when I started seeing those comments, I'm like, yo, some people were there saying, you didn't win anything. It's not a big deal. You didn't win anything. Crystal is not in jail. Some people were saying, what is the big deal? She's such a selfish mom. she's such a she's such a selfish mom. That she's wait, let me put your head down. She's such a go wear your shoes. That she's such a selfish mom that she went to court and she got let's say for herself alone. And I'm like, yo, are you even serious? Did you read those court documents? So that really made me to understand that really made me to understand that there is nothing this woman will ever do that these people will say, okay, well, I know I don't like this person, and this one she really got it right. So I better not comment. I better just move past wherever they're talking about her and not say anything, because if I say anything, I will really sound like a hater. No, they won't. They will never give up. No matter what you do, they will never give up. They continue doing what they're doing because to them, they are doing the right thing. They're moving around trying to do stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. MTA Cameron said, I was asking these questions. You know, it is weird. You know, it is really strange. And I saw these comments for some time, and I was just thinking at some point these people will have some sense and really realize that they have to calm down. That they really, really, really have to calm down. Give me a second, please. All right, sorry. I was trying to. Grandma just called and said she wants to take the little one, so I had to prepare her so she can go. School is not yet in session till next month, September, so the little one can go with grandma. So I had to just quickly prepare her. So sorry, I was talking to you guys and I was busy doing stuff, so that's why. Yeah, mommy understand, right? So now I take her. I never want people to see them breathing, and sometimes people respond to it, and I will go back and I will see the conversation going on, and you can see how silly this set of people look, because they are not even able, they're not able to defend what they are saying. Do you understand? When people come in and start giving it to them, it's either they run away or they stop talking. And I'm like, you don't think that everybody thinks like you just go to people's comment section and drop any comment you like. As big as YouTube is, really, as big as YouTube is, somebody will really think that, oh, we will understand. But they say, oh, but she should stop posting something like this because people are screenshotting her crotch. It just shows that you know nothing and you have zero clue about anything that is happening in this world. Because if you know what is happening, you cannot go and tell an artist to stop creating content or stop making music, probably because they made a music. You know how somebody will make, for example, when Cardi B and it was Meg the Stallion, Megan the Stallion, when they did their music, it's a lot of people didn't like it. Did that stop Cardi B and Megan the Stallion from making another music since then? It did not stop them. You don't like it, you don't like it. Go listen to other artists that you like. We have gospel artists, everything. So if you think this one is too weird for you, don't listen to it. Go listen to something else. But that will not stop them. That's what they want to do. That's what they like doing. And that's what they're going to do. So when I saw this come, I'm like, are you even serious? You know, I just couldn't understand this person. And I'm like, y'all are funny. So if you fall in that category, please, next time, when you see an artist, it might not be Korra, it could be somebody else. You know, in this case, it is Korra, but I'm just saying it could be next time, it could be somebody else.
Instead of you to come up with this type of comments, please just close your mouth and quietly move on. Like, just move past and go look for another content that you will consume that fits your like, because I don't even understand. People come and say, "Hey, isn't this embarrassing? Is it you? Are you Korra? Are you Nancy? Eh? Are you their father? Are you Korra's other sister? Are you in any way related to Korra? Are you from Korra's village?" In fact, I don't understand the way some people even think. Eh? MT Cameron said, I was asking this same question since I have begun following Korra in 2017. Ooh, long time, right? 2017. Um, they don't like her, but yet still they will unfollow her. Okay. And it's just weird. Like they won't, yeah, they won't unfollow her, right? And it is strange. If we were talking about an app, or we live in a world where so many that we don't have so many content creators, we could say, okay, it's probably because we don't have enough content creators. That's why these people are just stuck to the few content creators. But there are several hundred thousands and millions worldwide. If you have to put every in the whole world content creators, there are millions, if not getting close to billions, that create content. So in other words, I'm saying there are several and some people have more than one talent, and they showcase that those talents, or more than one gift, and they showcase those gifts in different ways. You have somebody that is doing probably lifestyle, and that person could still have like a gist channel, and that person could still have something else. So I don't understand. If you don't like watching her, don't watch her. You know, MTA said, let them violate that restraining order and see what happens, since they think it's a joke. It's just weird, And that particular case really brought everything to light, and it made sense even to people that were trying to make excuses for these people. It just made sense because this lady won her case. This lady took this woman to court. That woman came out ranting, doing the most. Father sat down there acting like nothing even happened. Mother went to court, did everything she can to protect her kids, got restraining order. Then the next thing, these people had the guts to come out and run their mouth. So it just goes to show you that there is nothing this lady will do that people will see and look at it and say, oh my goodness, at least she did something good this time around. Okay, take for example, all those people that used to complain about Korra Obidi's dressing. When Korra went to court, she was wearing a white long sleeve shirt. That was full, long sleeve shirt, full arm covered and everything. Did these same people come out to say, oh, at least, oh, she dressed properly today, she was going to court, she did, they will not say. But in every good thing she does, they will try to look for the bad thing, even when there is no bad thing in there. And then when they say it, you will not be asking yourself, are you sure you're talking about the same thing? Because some people really sound like they're really cuckoos, like some nuts is loose up there. It is really, really weird. Really, really weird. And for this person to think that you will come and give us advice, you Black/Africans, advice Korra Obidi. Now madness, they worry you. Now Chris, they worry you seriously. Serious Chris, now they worry you. So this person said, but if someone now I'm going to read the comments. Okay, like I said, this is going to be a quick live stream because I just want to start responding to some of these idiots because they always come somehow. They don't like her, but you will clearly see her on the thumbnail, and you know that we're going to be talking about her. There are several other videos I have that I talk about other people, but no, they won't go and watch those ones. They will still find their way to the content where you're discussing the one person that they said they dislike so much, they cannot stand. That's the one they click on to watch and then drop their silly comments. Who do you think you're fooling? You obsessed. You just cannot go a day without watching a video or hearing what somebody has to say about Korra. But then they pretend they don't like. So this is what this person said. And next time, I will advise you, 90872, I will advise you to put a profile photo, okay? Post some videos of yourself, your life, your family, so we see who you are before you drop such stupid comments on people's channel. Because most of you don't even have you don't even have the balls. Like, you don't. You're such a coward that you hide under all these fake names and you drop nonsense comments that does not make any kind of sense at all. Okay, so let me read the comment that this weird person dropped. Person said, but if someone is cropping and saving chaos private area on her page as a woman and mother for that matter, why the constant need to show your almost naked self every time? No, the problem is not that the person that is do you see how twisted? I'm going to just read first and we'll be analyzing this silly comment. Among all the stupid comments that I saw under that live stream, this one topped it. That's why I decided to make this one what we're going to be discussing. Seriously, this one topped it. Topped all of the other ones, because I saw a whole lot of others that there's someone that comments a lot on my videos, and I'm going to also address you on this live stream, but I will do that just before I round up. Hopefully you watch, because I see you always drop a lot of comments on my other channel, but I'm going to address it here because you probably will see this, because I also share this to Entertainment Daily, and you will see this comment. If I remember, when I'm doing the video, the live stream on Entertainment Daily, I will still address you, because I know your name and I see your comment a lot, and lately your comments are becoming weird and I don't understand. Okay, so back to what we were saying. So this person feels like, because she's a mother, and she said, for that matter, for that matter, why Korra is constantly, she's a mother and she's a woman for that matter, so why constantly showing your almost naked self every time? Did this person bother to ask the other person, who happens to be Zoe, and those other women that used to screenshot Korra's private part, zoom in and post it and make jest of Frida herself also, which is also a woman and a mother with several kids, also refer to Korra's private parts as licking pekus? They will always, try to mock her and always talk about her private. But that's one thing that most of the JD supporters, those ones with deep hate for KO, will always say. This woman did not think that this her comment should have been, but why you as a woman will go and watch another woman's content, and for everything you saw and everything that you should have used to criticize that woman, you chose to zoom in on her crotch, you decide to talk about her private part? Something must be wrong with you. Something must be wrong with you. If you are like JD, that he looks at that stuff and he's like, oh my goodness, I miss this thing, in the sense she's looking hot and hotter and hotter and hotter every day. And then he makes comment like, this is not the body I married, this is not the body I divorced. So if these people are kind of in the lele area, let us know that you're also looking at her feeling like you wanna have some, but you can't. And you just Nelly Deli, exactly. If you're in the rainbow, because people in the rainbow community, they're even bold enough to come out and say it, that they like this. But this set of women, I don't even know their own level of cowardice. Like, they just zoom in on this person. If you want to have some, tell her, I don't think she swings that way. Okay? So if that's what you people like, you people have a lot of people in the WhatsApp group. You can mingle between yourself. Y'all can mingle and do things. Why go to zoom in? And so instead of this woman to ask the person or the persons, because they are persons, not only one. Crystal is doing it. What's the other one's name? Miss Brief. Frida is doing it. All of them have something to say. All of them have something to say about her body, the shape, what she was wearing that day, what part of the body was exposed. Oh, yeah, she's exposed. Her bum bum, her buttocks is exposed. Is it your bum bum? Hello, Liz Labode. You're welcome. Thank you so very much. That's my member there. Yes, welcome, ma'am. Thank you so very much for joining today. Julie Stitch, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining today. You know, Julie said, hey, Nelly is laughing. It is so ridiculous. This set of people, it's so ridiculous. Oyoyo's world is here. Barrister, I wasn't expecting to see you on Sunday live stream. Oh. I said, let me come in and do a quick one for Sunday. Seriously. And when I saw this crazy comment, I said, let me just come and address it this Sunday. Seriously. Pata pata, as we will say in Nigeria. Pata pata, make we just address this one today. you know, so I'm like, why didn't this comment go along the line of, wait, as a woman, do you go consuming as a straight, if you're not straight, that's okay. And we know, so we're expecting that from you. If you're in the rainbow community, we're expecting you to look at the woman that is dancing in that type of way. But if you claim that your life is so perfect and you're judging other people, you have all of these multi-million things to say. Why do you think that you want to go and be zooming in on the woman's private part? Why is that a thing? Do you think when you make mockery of a woman's body and body shame her and say all manner of nasty stuff, it makes you look like the best educated and civilized and straightforward, holier than thou and everything else? It just makes you look silly because that's just what it is. And to see this person commenting and not finding anything wrong in those type of silly comments and things that people like Crystal and what's her name, Frida and the rest of them would talk about Korra's private part and crotch and this and that and Zoom and post. And this one is here saying, why don't you as a mother? But the ones that are talking about it, they are also mothers. I think Frida even have more kids than Korra. Korra has two. I think Frida has more than two, if I'm not mistaken. And then the other one that has no teeth in her mouth, Crystal, that one too has a child and claims she has grandchildren because yes, her son has a child or children. So how is it that a grandmother wakes up and she goes to take photo of somebody that is probably the same age? Maybe Robert and Korra might be around the same age, or maybe I don't know who's older, but at least the robot sounded grown, like in that interview that we all heard. So I don't even understand this set of people and the way they think. And they will now come and write this long comment for you, thinking that they are making sense. Ha! Nelly said, my younger just turned 16. I told her to never do such things. Do not bully people. If you don't like someone, simply don't follow them. It is that simple. And it's even, you're right, Nelly, because the craziest part of this whole thing is the fact that we have millions of people creating content on Facebook, millions of people creating content on YouTube, millions of people creating content on TikTok, millions of people creating content on Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere else, Viber, in fact, whatever else, all these apps that we have, I don't remember the names right now. So you don't even have an excuse to say, I don't like your content, but I'm still going to be stuck on your channel watching you. If I don't like you, I won't watch you. Even if YouTube, Facebook, whatever suggested to me, once I recognize that, because there's always something that you used to recognize bad content creators, or either the name, the type of thumbnail they use, or something will always tell you, or you click, you hear the voice, you just shut it out. And once you don't watch that, and that's something I love about YouTube, and I think Facebook also does that. If you consume certain type of content, you wake up the next day, they will suggest more of those type of content for you. So if you know that Korra is someone that you don't want to see, and what she does is something that you don't fancy, go and watch other dancers. Let's say you love music, you love that, but this person cannot even love music, because if you cannot understand the art of dancing and doing that kick or split, what do you know? You don't know anything. Ask questions. Like, you can ask questions like, wait, I see Korra or some dancers dancing and kicking and doing, is it necessary? What does that have to do with anything? People that know about dancing, the artistry and everything involved would explain it to you. But you don't have to come with this type of silly comment to come and embarrass yourself, your generation and your future and everything else. Let me read comments and I'll continue reading that listen. Nelly said, I speak about Korra every day in my house. She's a woman and she is free to be herself. She is not hurting anyone. That's just the thing. Like, you don't have to like what somebody does. And you know, the funniest thing about these same people that are criticizing her and judging her, if if the light, the torchlight will be shone on their homes, on their lifestyle, we will also find things that might not sit well with us. What sits well with you might not be what sits well with the next person. And that's okay. It is not something that you will use to criticize the other person. I could sit here doing my live stream and I sit with my this in my wine, chilling and whatnot. I have a yo-yo here. Yo, sit down with her juice, drinking. Does that mean that both of us will not start forcing up? Oh, why are you drinking wine and why are you drinking juice? Or why are you drinking wine? Why are you drinking tea? We all have what we like and we all have what we're going to do, but it might not sit well with the other person. But you don't have to come out and criticize the person because it is the person's life. And a full-blown adult, this person is not coming to tell us, you black slash. And next time, this Oluku person, once you know you're coming in with that line of you blacks slash Africans, include where you two you're coming from. Include your race, your ethnicity, your tribe, your country, your continent. If you are an alien, whatever you are, include it. So we can start from there in our analysis. We don't want to be hearing rubbish. Like, seriously, it's now too much. If you think that it is our job to talk to Korra, well, we have seen her. She's doing what she's doing. And we don't want to talk to her. And if it is paining you, if you go hug Transformer, it's not going to change anything. She's a full-grown adult and she will do what she wants to do. What she thinks is best for her, that's what she will do. At the end of the day, everybody is racing their race. You're not going to go to heaven and go and be defending Korra and anybody, okay? The last day, everybody will go there and face their way. The day you pass on, they're not going to bury you with the next person there. You're going to be alone in that box. They're not going to put you with even your family members. So I don't even know why these people make things as if they need to tell her what to do. She will do what you want, but you will do what you want. You will do your own and tell somebody else what to also do. That means you're a very wicked person. Let somebody else come and tell you what to do too, and let's see if that will sit well with you. So when I look at the haters page, I want to puke. They are ugly and jealous. And they always like to talk nonsense. Like, most of them, they like to talk nonsense, like complete nonsense. Everything that comes out of their mouth is nonsense. Seriously. Nathan said Hassan has arrow on her and his daughter, I believe. Yeah, but they will not talk about those ones. They only find what Korra is doing wrong and not what any other person is doing. You know, because from reading that message that person left, I'm like, yeah, you just, from the first line alone, you've exposed yourself. Liz Labode said, pretty have three, you see, and that's some person that will come and be analyzing a woman's private part. And that's not weird to this set of people to say, why are you so focused? Why are you so invested on your fellow woman's private part? Like, why? Except that there's something they're not telling us yet, and we will soon find out, all of them. You see, I have 3 kids for Jeremy and the last 2 for please. Oh God. Angeline, you're welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us today. So they are living in glass houses and should not throw stones at all. Okay, take for instance now. Frida now that came out and she was running her mouth. When she went for her performance, what was that thing she was wearing? All those skimpy, risky things that she would wear. She's like, oh, my parents won't see me on this one, this high slit, this hot. What is the difference between those things you're wearing that's exposing your body to what this woman is wearing, that you all will sit and be analyzing her body like she did something that nobody else in the planet or the entertainment industry has ever done? These people. Liz said, thumbs up the live stream. Yes, if you've not given us a thumbs up, please do so. It helps YouTube to know that something is going on here so they can push and send notification out to more of our people. Nelly said, the thing is, Meta is not referring them. They are following her. they get notification where she comes on. It's the craziest thing. Exactly. For yes, in their cases, Meta is not the one. Yes, you're right. They are following her because not only following her, they are also following people that talks about korra, because you will always see them in your comment section commenting, dropping comments and talking and doing the most. And I'm thinking, this both of my channel, I cover celebrity gist and whatnot. Just that lately, with all this craziness going on, I'm just covering more of Cora and her ex-husband. But then I still drop other videos about other topics, about other celebrities, about other content creators, public figures, and whatnot. You don't see them on those videos watching and saying, "Oh," and then giving you their view. Okay, I also review. I'll also do sit down. Listen, reviewing reality TV shows. I used to do the Real Housewives of Lagos, Real Housewives of Abuja. I like all. You know, but then I'm like, y'all don't find those type of content. If you don't like this Cora, you don't see those ones. I have them in the same channel. How you manage to find the one that has to do with Cora to drop this comment? You could have managed to find the other one I did about other celebrities, watch it and move on, since we'll probably be talking about something else that the celebrities did or didn't do, and you can watch and move. But no, they somehow will find themselves to the content where you're talking about Cora, and that goes to tell you that this set of people know what they're doing. Julie said, "Well said." Thank you. Efe, Mingo, how you day? How you day, Abadi? Thank you so very much for joining us today. Angelique said, like Alabama's vice, like, is it Camilla? You say? Vice President said, okay, yeah, Camilla. Camilla Vice President said they should mind their own damn business. It's high time. It's high time these people start minding their own damn business, because it is too much. It is getting just too much. Haba. Alice Labade said, we did character background on the haters. They are broken. Many baby daddies, children who have children out of wedlock. They are embarrassed that a pure African girl is doing more than them. You serious? When you look at these people, you just know that there's something really wrong with them. There is something that is biting this set of people, that they will never ever see the truth and say it. Now, Mr. Obizi always try to make it an American versus Nigerian thing. It is not. It is a colonizer thing. The same way they had I guess the house of, yeah. It's just, so much is just going on. The crazy, these things are so crazy. And when you even look at the world, even if you don't, okay, let's take for instance, what is happening in Britain now? Is that not even laughable? Abba. Of all the countries in the world that had something that would say they want their country back, is the people that call themselves Great Britain. Really? People that forcefully took themselves to another continent, ruined it up until date. In fact, so many things you will see, you will just be shocked. And you're like, or is it the pageantry in South Africa that they didn't like that there was a Nigerian contestant? And then, let me leave that one. But let's leave that talk for another day. This world is full of weird, like, people are just doing the most. Some people feel like this world belongs to them, that they will live their life, they will do their thing, and they will also tell you how to live your life and do your thing. As in if I said, Brado, I did okay. Hope everything has had a lovely. Hope everyone has had a lovely day. It's just pure jealousy. Absolutely, it is. It is pure jealousy, because I don't even understand why this person could not understand that. Oh, it is actually weird for you as a woman to go and be zooming in on somebody else's private part and be analyzing it, screenshotting it, laughing about it, posting about it. Say, oh, did y'all see her bum bum today? She was doing this and what she was wearing. Oh, wardrobe malfunction. This. Why is that the only thing you go to her page to go and look at, and not the other things she probably spoke about? Not the dancing, the singing, and whatever else she's cooking, or telling you about a program she has, or some program she did, and how just there's always something Korra is talking about. All of those things you can go and consume on her page, since that's where you want to go and bury yourself, even though you say you don't like it. It is crazy. Little Abel said, to be honest, they are jealous of a pure African Nigerian when they are. Mm, mm, See, this set of people, you don't know who they you see. Liz, the thing is, you don't know who these people are. Most of them hide. That's why I was telling this person that if you know that you will come and drop this type of comment for us, first of all, put a profile picture. Let's see what you look like. First of all, put a picture. Let's see. And for example, the comment I'm referring to, this person didn't only spoke about Africans. This person said blacks slash, and mostly when you say that blacks, you're referring to most people like African Americans and blacks outside the continent of Africa. So I think that's why the person started with blacks and I said slash Africans. Advise your sister. That I said, put your profile photo. Let's see what you look like. Let's know what race are you from, what ethnicity, what tribe are you, so we can start from there to analyze. Because if this person had done that, I would have had straight words for this person. But because they are cowards, they hide, and some of them might still be from the same race as you, and they will come out and speak like they are not. Like the South African situation I referenced. Somebody wrote a comment that I saw, and because a lot of people are commenting about the South African situation. And somebody said they saw a comment that shocked them, but they wanted to respond. But before they responded, they went into the person's page to see what the person looked like, because the comment sounded like it was coming from someone from another race. And then the person said, when I went in to look, the person was exactly like me, like the same color and whatnot. And the person said, then I didn't respond. I just moved on because I knew this was just, and said other things. I don't want to repeat those other words. So sometimes we have our own people too that have this stupid mentality that they think that they are ahead of everybody else. They think they are not part of us, like they think they belong somewhere else, like they are aliens actually. Because if you think you're going to go and join the other people, they will not accept you. Even if you go to join the other side, they will not. In fact, wherever you go, you will not be accepted. You will continue to be, even if you're accepted there, you will continue to be seen, the same insult or shade they will throw to your people, the same thing they will give to you. And sometimes people like to remove themselves when these insults come. If you throw one, you're throwing it to all of us, you know. Sorry, I'm trying to respond to a message. Nelly said, I'm a black man. I was so surprised to see another Caribbean, etc., saying the nastiest things. Nelly, you know these things. Sometimes they say these things, and if you don't understand, you will go and be insulting other people before you realize that this, in fact, because if this person now, if we take, because some people think that when they don't put profile picture and whatnot, if we go and investigate this person now, sometimes you'll be shocked who left this comment. And they try to sound this way because in their mind they are now smarter, you know. Give me a second. Let me respond to this message. Mm. You know, so when you look at this, you're just like, what is even going on? Say all the same color at the end of the day, just different shades. You know, the weird thing is some people really think that there's just so much I want to say. But don't ever think that, for example, now what is happening in breathing? If they decide to attack, that they will see somebody that look like you, they will leave you because you think that they can go into your head to think that you think that you are one of them. If they are buying those people that look like you too, you will be among the people they will attack. Don't think that they will run past you and attack the next person that is behind you that looks exactly like you. Do you understand? So it is really weird when you see all these people in their comments. You just know that these ones are really, really sick that needs mental checkup. Their brain is not stable anymore. Yes, I agree with you. The Ghanaian people, diverse mix. I think they are finally appreciating the African. The thing is, people just and I think this goes for even these other race. Sometimes you will see them like over here in Europe. You will see them. They look the same? They look the same, but they don't really use. When you say, you say people, they say, no, me I'm this, me I'm that. So it's the same thing with our own people, that some of them feel like, I don't want to be. Well, you don't want to be. Nobody's forcing you. But when they come up with these, their silly comments, it is just silly. You know, it is just silly. Yeah, and I saw a short video in case of the UK. They say we want our country back, and I'm like, Arab you there. Your forefathers give you opportunity, give us opportunity to have our own countries and our continent, and I want on our country back. You don't know karma. You don't know. You don't know. You think they said a child that says the mother will not sleep, the child will not sleep too. That's what is happening, and they scream. They, in fact, let's leave that matter for another day. They never see anything. So I took a few down and started calling them by their you. Oh, really? That would be nice. You know, this one came in with the fake name of Nile. This I'm like, you should have written a name that we can understand. Just write a name that we can, and put a profile photo. Let's see if you think you're very bold. And when you start calling them by their real name, they will now go and hide. They block me just like Mr. Mr. Obidi blocked me. That's the thing. Now, these people think they are so smart. Now they will come with all these slick comments, and then nobody can find them. People really don't understand that for you to comment on anybody's video, even though you don't have profile photo, you are using a Gmail account, a Yahoo or whatnot. If they want to find you, they will find you. Are people that silly that they don't understand that you cannot hide? And you see them putting the worst comment in their mind. After all, nobody wants to focus on you yet. People just don't have time to waste their time focusing on you. You know, it's just weird. Let me. I'm coming. Let me drop this message. Sorry, because I gotta go. So I will leave very soon. It's just really strange. When they start calling them out, they will not start looking for where to hide their head. I also saw a video on someone posted on Facebook, and the guy was trying to tell people that somebody was trying to trick him, telling him that the package or something from post office wasn't coming, and he knew it was a fake message. And he was kind of teaching people how to respond to such messages, how you can get the person's full detail. And he even showed it. And he screenshot the person's Gmail account and person's full name, age, everything, and sent it to the person. And the person was shocked because in the person's mind, the person was so good in covering their path, and they wanted to fool him. It's so strange. Okay, so let me continue to finish this comment that I was reading. So then, because I'm going to round up soon, because I have to go out. This is 9:48, so I have to be out latest 10:30 or so. So let me see. Okay, so this person said, but if someone is cropping and saving KO's private area on her page as a woman and a mother of that matter, why the constant need to show your almost naked self every time? With two question mark, the person is asking us. And continue and said, and why aren't you fellow Africans slash black women advise her if you really love KO? So this one that thinks that it's okay for that woman, that these other Befers, I try not to use the H word too much. So this one thinks that it is okay for this Befers to go and be screenshotting Cora's private part and talking about when she has wardrobe malfunction. But then she comes at the same time, she's gonna judge we fellow. She but I read the comment, I did not respond. When I read this comment, I didn't respond because I see a lot of silly comments under my live streams, and I just look most of them and I'm like, wait, don't worry, somebody will come and respond to you. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't feel laugh. Some of these people are just ridiculous. Why not you fellow Africans slash blacks advise you? So you know that she's our sister and she's our fellow black slash African. So why are you bothering yourself to watch her? Why are you bothering? We are watching her. We're not saying we're not saying anything. What does that tell you? We don't want to advise her. She's an adult, a full-grown woman with children. We should go and advise her. We will live our own life. We will not go and tell her what she's going to do also in her own private home, private life, and her own world. We will do our own and we'll go and tell her what to do also. Somebody's mother. Does she used to come and tell us what we're going to do? So if you know that she's a black slash fellow African, why don't you leave her for us the way we are? Are we complaining? We are not you. You are not us. We are not we. So, madam, point of correction. Leave Korra Obidi for the way you said it in your comment. You said she's a fellow black and African. So leave her for her fellow black and Africans that are not saying anything to her. And let her live her life. Because at the end of the day, when we go and face God, God will not ask me about Korra's clothes. It's about what I did. And Korra goes there and go and answer her own. You too, you go there, you go and answer your own. If you think you're so righteous, congratulations to you. That's it. Don't come and be telling us we should advise. Okay, so let me assume that you're not of this. Have you advised your own people since she's a fellow black slash African? Maybe you're an alien, because right now I don't know what race or ethnicity or tribe you are. Whatever you are, an alien from Jupiter, Mars, Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, wherever you come from, or principality. Have you bothered to advise your fellow principalities? Have you bothered to advise the fellow weapons that are fashioned against yourselves that you people end up fighting? These people are so strange. So that's why I said June and that's why I said Baby J and Baby A are blessed to have a Nigerian mother. Just trying to deny them their Nigerian identity when the mother it's difficult because the child sees that only. Nelly said they zoom in. I don't zoom in on people's. Not exactly. A reasonable person don't. You just go there, watch what you want to watch, and you leave. Why do you want to zoom in? Like, what is the difference between? And most of them are women. So what is the thing she has that it's not the same private part? So why are you zooming in to look at somebody else's if you're not Lele? Then you gotta block because I said I get a therapist. Oh, you two, you got blocked because you said get a therapist. Now he became a boxer. He's now boxing, preparing for the case. If they are, but I don't even think they are. They are just cowards, because at least those people come out to say, this is what I am, this is what I fancy, this is what I like, and they won't even be judging the thing the way that's something they want to have, Except they are following their master JD that will say things like, this is not the body I married, this is not the body I divorced. Do you get? So we're better than them, Lord. They are exposing their mumudity. It's really I'm sorry, next. It's really their mumurity because I don't even understand. With the audacity that this person was using to call blacks/Africans. And I'm like, are you even serious? If you want to call us, put profile picture. And you understand, you can't be calling us anyhow because you see, one thing I'm very proud African. I'm very proud person of color. One thing we're good at is our mouth is always ready to respond to you. We like there's no way you're going to beat us in like it's not happening. It's not You're not gonna say one thing, we'll go and we'll start crying. If you say one, we're gonna give it back to you 10. The basketballs will be flying. I'm like, why didn't you just put a profile? Let me see what you look like. When I finish with you, you will not comment again. You Anywhere you see Cora's profile photo, you will pass like a rocket, like a missile. Piam, you will not be commenting. They think they are wise. We will live our life and we'll go and live our own too. So I was showing someone how their role work and told him to stop being negative. He has blocked me before. I have more than one account. I like to document what he says. I don't always say something. If the person find out is you, they will block you again. So MTS said, y'all need to focus on that one, LL. That one is a mumu of the century. Now, what are we focusing on? That one has no brain. Where do we start from? It's very stressful to talk about somebody with no brain. Like and this is not an insult. It is not an insult, but that this woman lacks common sense. You see that thing they say common sense is not common. You know that we say that a lot in Nigeria. Common sense is not common. She has got zero sense in her head. When you listen to how this woman and it's not like if I want to insult you, I come out and tell you straight I'm insult. But when you listen to this woman's analysis, she and the other one that was stealing Korra's content, these two people have no way to understand anything. They can't. They lack the ability to understand. They lack. In fact, I don't know, man. Even blind people that are blind, there's a way they read and they understand. So these ones with their eyes wide open, they can read, they cannot understand. You read it to them, they still cannot understand. You shout it with the loudest mic into their ear, they don't understand. They misunderstand everything. So that one, it's very difficult, seriously, empty. It is difficult to analyze that one. If she had some sense, we could sit and take her stuff and analyze it. But if you pick that woman's stuff, where do you start from? Because from the moment she says hello, it's rubbish you're hearing. That's just the thing. Yourself fill me in. Okay. Today I came in to give Basbos woto to those people that are talking, because somebody left a comment on one of the live stream that I did where I was talking about the case of Korra and what's this woman, Crystal, and of all the things. And when I was talking about it, I was now referencing different things, and I mentioned that people should not forget when Crystal will go and be screenshotting and zooming in on Korra's private parts and posting it and calling her also, because remember in her court document she had said she had not called Korra out of Korra's name, right? That's what we saw in her filings. So when we were analyzing those documents, and I said, how can you say you've not called when you were screenshotting, you were calling her all manner of names, those videos and stuff. So this person listened to that video, I think this person watched the replay because the comment came later on, and this person watched the replay and said to me, and that's why the person dropped this comment that I just read. So let me read the comment again. And I found this comment the most stupid comment among all. I'm like, oh, it's enough now. I've seen a lot of these comments, and I'll start responding to these Oluku people. And the person said, but if someone is cropping, that's from after when I explained all these things what that Crystal has done to Korra, by bullying, stalking her, and calling her out of her name, but she lied in her court documents. Okay. And she, listening to that, she now responded back to me saying, but if someone she said, if someone is cropping and saving KO's private area on her page as a woman and a mother for that matter, why the constant need to show your almost naked self every time? with 2 question mark. She continued, and why aren't you fellow Africans slash black women advise her if you really love Kale? When you know you will be ashamed if your daughter with young daughters behaving such a manner. The person not even sabi right. Put daughters and say behaving such a manner, not in such a manner, behaving in such a manner. They never feel right, they won't condemn person. And then another question, another 2 question mark. She's asking us, like we owe her an explanation. Then she continues, especially going through all of this court with her husband. This is another thing that made me know that this person is a mumu. How dare you refer to JD as her husband, not ex-husband, not weapon that fashioned against her, say as her husband. Anyway, let me read it to you people the way the person wrote it. It said, especially, so because she married a mistake, she should not live her life. That's what this person is trying to tell us. Okay, she said, especially going through all these courts with her husband, who is bitter, can save all this and use. Look how this person's brain is working. And I'm reading you the way this person wrote it too. She said, let me take it again. Especially going through all these courts with her husband, who is bitter, can save, not and can save, that can save all these and use against her as an unfit mother. Guys, love her enough to point out her wrong. You see? You see only coup of the century. So because she doesn't dress properly, that is enough evidence you will present to a judge, and the judge will nod his head like Agama lizard and go and do what? These people don't even think what they are dropping as a comment. They keep embarrassing themselves. Like, papa, I can't. These people I can't deal. Let me quickly read comments, and I have to. Oh, I wish we could gist some more, but I have to go. Liz Laboda said maybe they can't believe Cora's body after giving birth to 2 children. They think she did cosmetic surgery, just as he alleged. In his mind, MTA said they need take down the toxic page. I don't know for Facebook or Facebook, YouTube don't tolerate that much the kind of bad language and whatnot that runs them. If it's YouTube, they would have demonetized her so many times that she will give up. But Facebook tolerates her a lot. So I can't stand Logbout. She's so damaged. At least I would have said, is Miriam and Logmouth from the same part of Nigeria? No. The Longmouth is actually from the side where Korra is from. Like she's next to, from her accent, I can tell that it seems, I've never heard her say where she's from, but her accent, I can tell that Longmouth is from the state that is, because in Nigeria we use states, just like I think America too, they use state, like state of Minnesota, California, blah blah blah. And in Nigeria we also use states. So Korra is from Delta State, Nigeria, and Longmouth is from Edo State, and these 2 states are right next to each other. And if you know the history of Nigeria a long time ago, we have this symbol that we call, so they have a lot in common, these 2 states, which is the Bendel. We have this Bendel, like they used to be like together before, but anyway, that's a history for another day. But yes, Longmouth and Korra are, you can call them sisters because they are like right next to each other. Meanwhile, Miriam is from the west. Miriam is Yoruba. Korra is Delta Igbo. Longmouth is from Edo State. I don't know if she's Benin, Ishan, but we have Benin, Ishan, a lot, you know, but they are right next to each other there. Yeah, so that's the both of them, in terms of like, if they are going back home, Korra and Longmouth will pass through the same road to get to this thing, you know, to get to their place. They're just right next to each other there, including Frida. I think Frida is also from the same state as Korra, Delta State. But Miriam is from the west. Miriam is Yoruba. Meanwhile, they are from south. Yeah. Okay. MT said, even if even if she don't have any sense, but from from making money, as in that woman has done a lot. Listen, WTF. Cora is a dancer. Says screenshot of her path is disgusting. Wow, that woman comment is beyond stupid. Exactly. And I'm shocked. Not only you, me, I was laughing when I first saw the comment. And I said I won't say anything. Somebody will come and respond. And somebody did go in and respond to her. God, like I can't. Where do I even start? If you will refer to JD as her husband and he will use that in court, you really think that those lawyers went to school to read all those big books for nothing? And Nelly really said it's because we don't report long mouth like they report Kale. She uses bad words a lot, but I think Facebook tolerates bad words more than YouTube. I think that's why. So they used to be same state. Yes. Oyoyo's what you're right. Yes, Delta State and Edo State. They used to be one. The same way we have River State and Bayelsa State, which used to be River State. So if you talk about old River State, Bayelsa State and River State are one. So we have a lot of states that were split like that. That we now have River State and this thing. River State and Bayelsa State, and we now have Delta State and Edo State. We have many other states like that too. Yeah, yes, I just recently divided the state into two. You really, eh? Wow. Oyozo said, yeah, Frida is from same state as Cora. Yes, because when you remember when she's dragging Cora sometimes, she will now be referencing that people used to tell her that Cora is her sister because she's from the same state. That is that enough reason why she will not condemn her and tell her wrong or wanting. Wahala no they finish. Angeli said 100% correct. Seriously, like these people, and they are just their weird ways is just beyond me. Seriously. Their weird ways is beyond me. Then Brooks is the person that came and responded to that comment under my comment. Brooks said, what's wrong what Cora is doing? I see mother taking their kids to school dressed almost naked. Like this person, she's really telling this person that she sees mothers taking their kids to school dressed almost naked in less clothing than Cora, and the teacher and other parents have not called CPS on them. But no matter what Cora does, whether she dresses like a nun or not, it's always a problem for you haters. She continued, whoever is cropping in on Cora's private part is definitely a sick head and a pervert. Cora dressing cannot make her lose her kids. Why it was okay when Cora was married to that bastard? When I saw one of their video recently, like this comment, in fact, and these people they didn't complain when they were together. And shout out to you, Brooks, man. Shout out, Brooks. Sometimes people have the time to come in and give them water. So when I see these comments, sometimes I don't say anything. I'm like, don't worry. Somebody that matches you will come and give it to you. You will receive. And how many comments Brooke gave to this person under this comment section? I didn't see this person coming back to continue what Brooke gave 1, 2, 3. And the last comment that Brooks used to respond to this person is, Justin is fully clothed, yet he was the one who brought a criminal to his house to abuse his kids and allow her to share the pics for money. This is what the court and CPS are concerned about. Talk about that. Wahala. These people will not rest. They will not rest. They think that everybody don't think like them. They think that everybody don't think like them. Seriously. That's what they think. Lee said, I wish it's easy to dissect Nigeria. It makes the Caribbean who try to look like a thumbnail. Wow. That I left a recap under your last video. Yeah, I saw yes, I did. I did. I saw it. I saw you. Yes, I saw that comment you dropped. Man, it is just weird the kind of things that these people will say sometimes. And I'm just tired of overlooking most of their silly comments that they will come and be dropping, thinking that nobody knows what to say. Ha! Seriously. Seriously. The next one we're going to be dissecting, it will probably not be tonight because I'm already, it's already 10. I'm still here. Let me leave you people, please. Yeah, the video where Frida badmouth Korra and Justin. Yeah. Yes, I saw that. So some of the guys I'm like, oh no, that one is deep, oh MTA. that your comment you dropped there is deep. Seriously. I read it and I'm like, you know. It's 10 p.m. already and I'm supposed to be out. And I said 20 minutes. I think I've been talking for more than 20 minutes now. Let me leave you people. Tomorrow we'll be talking about JD. Okay. JD is training, so he cannot be spied. I've already prepared the thumbnail for that, but because I'm leaving, if I was going to be home, I would have done that live stream. So tomorrow we'll be talking about JD's new found lifestyle. Y'all get ready, get ready, get ready. Tomorrow we'll be talking about JD. Today we're talking about KO. Tomorrow is JD. So how big is Nigeria and how many people? Yo, Liz Labode, Nigeria is the most populated black nation in the world. Not in the continent, in the world. Like the one country that has the highest number of black people is Nigeria. In the whole world, you can't find it anywhere else. That is Nigeria, with over 200 million people. Let that sink in. Go to European countries, most are like 9 million, 5 million, 3 million, 8 million. Nigeria is 200 million plus. We are that big, we are. And it's the only country in the whole wide world, this whole planet Earth, that you will find that amount of people of color in one country. It's Nigeria. It's that big. Actually, so that's what you call uneducated people. So Nigeria is the size of Alaska. I don't know the size. I don't know what Alaska is. I don't know about so much about Alaska. Let's say, wow, there's so much about Nigeria. You know, there's so much. There's so much. And their brain. Hey, it's no match. Oh. No match. I'm not bragging, but I'm telling you, the brain that Nigerians have got, hey, no other country in this planet can match it. If you say bring education, put it in front of a Nigerian, bring any other person from anywhere else, it's very difficult for you to beat Nigerians. They go to universities all around the world and they outdo everybody there. Their back you cannot see. Go to Microsoft, Apple, this, robot making, everything, you will find our people. I saw a video recently on Facebook, a guy did. I should find that video again and post it as a short. Amazing. The guy started the video by saying, when next you're insulted as a Nigerian, and he started listing, I had goosebumps. I said, yes. That is not something without be talking. As a Nigerian, you should walk with your shoulders like, I got the dengue, I got the pose. Who you be? Seriously, they don't know us. Giant of Africa. Not be by mouth. We know who we be. You understand? They didn't call us Giant of Africa for anything. Politicians are bashing, but we are who we are. Last. It's either they are called the Giant of Africa. Yes. But the politicians are trying to mess us up with their selfishness. But we gallant. That being said, I want to say thank you to everyone for joining me. I've overstayed my time. Let me rush and quickly get ready. I'm trying to beat my time to step out because they're already waiting for me. And I said 20 minutes, but I think I've been talking for more than 20 minutes. The gist is always amazing. I always love it when I'm here with you people talking. So thank you all so very much. And I will see you all tomorrow when we're dissecting JD. JD is on the table tomorrow. Okay? So yeah, please I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all so very much. God bless you, bless you, bless you all, bless your family. You're going out and coming in. God protect you. I pray for good health, sound mind, wherever you are. Stay safe. The world is going crazy. The UK, we see the whole madness going on there. Every other part of the world, there's always something going on somewhere in the world. So please be safe. Always remember to pray for yourself, your family members, your loved ones, and well wishers every minute. If you're stepping out of the home, even if you didn't remember to pray as you're in your car, just be speaking those words. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be like praying, kabashing, but remember to always cover your family, because without God, we're nothing. Okay. So let's try our best. So please share the link about Nigeria. Oh, that if you want to know about Nigeria, there's a lot of videos that people would speak, but it depends on what you want to know. There is so much. It depends on the type of content you want to see about Nigeria, and then we can get those links shared, or I can try to do a search, find channels that speaks about the nation and who we are, so you can catch up. Yeah, a lot of people don't really know much, and when you have embarrassment like Frida and Miriam Awolowo and Lolo, and what's the other one? Blessing Joe Abi Ndeojo, whatever. That's the name I didn't want to say yesterday. And what's the other one's name? Like one is called Oluchi Okore or something. Like these names are Nigerian names when I hear them, and so many others I can't remember to mention. When you have those idiots back in JD, they make all of us, they try to make us look bad, but they want to pretend that it's Korra, but it's actually them that is actually embarrassment, because when you hear them speak, they don't have sense. Meanwhile, Nigerians are very intelligent and smart people, but we still have these few bad eggs that are rotten and smelling. Okay, so thank you also very much. God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see y'all tomorrow when we're dissecting and analyzing JD tomorrow and what he has been up to. Okay, because he was missing in action, but he just started posting again. So thank you so very much. Bye, 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 bye. It's already 10:16. Please, please, please let me go. Let me go. They're waiting for me. I will just more with you people tomorrow. Let me see. Like what I'm going to be doing is I would just, whenever I have the time, I will come live. So even if you can catch up, the live stream will be there, catch up with the replay, because if I try to come in, then I might not have the time. So maybe in the mornings, I'll see after I come back from the gym what I could, what I'm going to drop also. And then, yeah, instead of just waiting till evening, which is the right time, because that's when most of my people are online. So that's why I like waiting till evening, but then it's not, because here we're still, it's summer season, tourists all over Greece, and working with the tourists, you have to just be on the, All right, so thank you so very much. Bye, 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 everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm so sorry that I have to go now. Subscribe if you have not. Turn on notification. Join us. Let us be gisting. Okay, let's be gisting and be analyzing and dissecting. If there's something you want us to discuss, drop a comment. If you want to, talk about something that you don't want to drop on Instagram, you will see the same name you see here. Entertainment Daily is the same Entertainment Daily. You will recognize the profile photos. Sometimes I like to change the photos so my people get used to my photos that I put. Let me also drop something here. I dropped a shot yesterday. I saw a comment very funny from there. What's her name? What's her name again? Katori Kamama came in giving me gospels. Katori Kamama, you always watch my videos. I didn't understand your comments yesterday. I saw Liz Laborde. Liz saw those comments and dropped a comment, this thing underneath. So Katori Kamama, if you come across this, go and clear yourself. The person you saw on that video is me, okay? I might be sharing the same name with Korra, but I'm not Korra. I am Entertainment Daily, okay? This is Entertainment Daily with OK, and the OK is Octavia Korra. Korra's one is Korra Obidi, so we're two different people. All right, so I saw your comments. The video you saw me post, that was me. Okay, if Frida had that height, the America would not be enough for her. So please don't mistake me for Frida. I'm not Frida, okay? All right. Thank you all so very much, and I'll see you all later. Bye, bye, bye.